Graduation weekend here across our region. SIU, SEMO, Rend Lake, just some of the colleges celebrating graduation. And tonight the celebration may have some rain in our forecast.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. It's been holding off so far, which is great news. As you said, I know there's a lot of activities this weekend. We've also had Mother's Day, of course, tomorrow as well. So just kind of keeping an eye to the sky and on radar as well. A lot of activity still off to our north and to our west. We're seeing a lot of lightning as well. Good news, no active warnings for our region or even close to our region. The one that was is pretty much expired. But closer look right now, still a lot of heavy rain, a lot of lightning. So if you're in Centralia down towards Mount Vernon, definitely starting to see some of that rain move in for Jefferson County and then also along some of our western SEMO counties. So near Van Buren along with Naylor, they're starting to see some of that rain slowly move in. Definitely hearing the thunder associated with that as well. There is a severe thunderstorm watch in place at least for the next 2 hours or so, and that includes a few of our SEMO and southern Illinois counties. So that's until 7 o'clock tonight. Along with that, the Storm Prediction Center has a similar part of the region in that 2 out of 5, so a slight risk for possibly some severe weather. Surrounding areas seeing that 1 out of 5 marginal risk. So important to stay weather aware today and into this evening and tonight. But live look right now, we're still tracking at least fairly calm conditions for most of us. Carbondale about 77 degrees, and we're tracking a little bit of a breeze out of the south. Dew points are very high, so it's pretty uncomfortable as you walk out the door. 80s on the board for some of us. Piedmont right at 80 along with Poplar Bluff. 82 in Sikeston and Kennett, but then much cooler for some of us like Carbondale seeing that 77. Sparta right now at 74. So if you have any plans this evening, I know a lot of graduates today maybe heading out for dinner. Really not too bad, at least as far as our temperatures go. I just would maybe grab that rain jacket, especially if you're in parts of SEMO or southern Illinois, just in case you run into some of those pop-up showers. So tracking showers and a couple of those isolated storms today and into tonight. For the rest of our weekend, still that summer-like pattern, very warm, very humid, and pop-up storms still possible. If you're kind of over this, the good news is we're getting a break from it next week, at least for a little while. We've got that low off to our west there, parts of Iowa actually seeing a tornado watch in place. More locally, we have that severe thunderstorm watch in place, tracking all of that rain as it continues to move down just a little bit over towards our region. So by 6 o'clock, seeing some of the rain slowly begin to move in from the north. Overnight tonight, then we start to see some of that heavier pockets of rain come through. So overnight tonight, maybe hearing a couple of those rumbles of thunder. Waking up early though for your Sunday, temperature is very mild, somewhere in the 60s, quickly warming up 70s by 8 a.m. and then lunchtime. Really not looking too bad. We see a couple breaks in the clouds, temperatures pretty warm into the 80s, but then by the afternoon, a couple of those pop-up showers and storms could form. So really another day to be weather aware, at least for the end of the weekend. Might also be a good day to maybe have that backup plan in place if you have any activities outdoors for mom. Really tracking the rain chances increasing into the afternoon and evening. Temperatures, again, very warm tomorrow. We're still going to be in the mid 80s for our highs. Now this is jumping ahead still for tomorrow. We've got that marginal 1 out of 5 risk for all of southern Illinois, most of western Kentucky and Tennessee, along with parts of SEMO. Again, watching for strong winds and some hail. We're almost out of this pattern. We've got a cold front coming on the way Sunday into Monday. Behind that, we've got some dry time along with much cooler temperatures and a break from the humidity. So great to have the Storm Track 3 app. We've already got the watch in place right now. Great in case we do get any warnings this weekend. And again, here's that cool down that we're tracking. So typically our high for this time of year about 76 degrees. So we are going to be returning and even falling a little lower than that, at least by midweek next week. Still got to get through a couple more days, or at least one more day, I should say, of those mid 80s. Scattered storms possible to end the weekend. Isolated storms lingering into our Monday, but looks pretty good Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're back down into the 70s.
All right. Thank you, Katie.
Thanks.
Well, today may have